It's just as I said. That girl is going to die soon. By that girl. You mean Liz? Yeah. Alright, hello people. We are here for more Kubera, picking up from where we left off on the stream on the Wednesday. We'll probably only be doing like 2 chapters at most, probably. Just because, you know, it's a standard recording. I've got stuff to do, and I've got to get this recorded kind of on a short notice because I didn't record earlier. Obviously, I streamed well, what is yesterday from when I'm recording this, and I've also got a video for today to record. But yeah, anyway, enough about that. You know, we're back to usual recording animosity, not streaming animosity, so it's going to be even more nonsensical than usual. Because I don't have you fuckers to rein me in. Anyway, let's roll. Planet Helmet. So you want me to stay put right here and wait for you, but can't tell me what you're about to do? Agni and Vayu are in Willov right now. You'll be as good as dead if they find out about you, but I can't protect you for now. I never asked you to protect me. Marina, do you think I'm worth protecting? Well, you're one of the very few 5th stages our clan has, so... For that reason? For that reason? Yeah, I get it. There's no guarantee I'm completely free from the risk of turning into a Taraka, so... Although you let me live for the time being, fully trusting me would be difficult. Some funny. It's inevitable. Don't feel sorry. I would have done the same thing if I were in your shoes. Seeing you go like this, without telling me where you came from, or where you're headed to, is enough to tell me that you don't trust me. I mean, half of the where he came from, he actually can't tell you. Like, half of that he just cannot tell you. That's a bit unfair. Right? That's just a bit unfair, Sunfight. He can't tell you half of that. The second half, yeah, okay, fair. Akasha kills Venata. Yeah. But, context? I mean, even with context, that probably doesn't sound good. Like, low-key. Even if the context was, like, she'd turn into a Taraka, you'd probably still feel like shit about it. So... yeah, probably... yeah, that'll set you off. I don't know if this is a matter of trust. After all, I might understand more than anyone else what you had to go through during those times. Just as your biggest enemy was my precious family to me. Vice versa would be the same for you. So I understand you, but I cannot go with you. Season 3, episode 284, Kubera and Kubera 20. Bloody hell, we're at chapter 20 of Kubera and Kubera. We turboed through those, like, 4 streams, was it, of Kubera and Kubera we did over the past 2 weeks? 3 streams. Kind of crazy, though, huh? We will be doing a stream next Wednesday, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Well, will we? Actually? I don't know. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to record Thursday. If I could record Thursday, I'd be able to stream on Wednesday. I will see what I can do. I will see what I can do. I can't remember when I'm at work on next Thursday. Because again, I record stuff around my work schedule because I'm on a, you know, I've not long, well, I say not long graduated, it's been like 6 months minimum. No, it's probably been longer than 6 months since I graduated uni. And I still work a 0-hour contract job, but we don't worry about that. So my shifts are a bit sporadic, but you know, we're working my way up in the world. Okay, chill. But aside from that, so I record around my sporadic, you know, shifts, and if I get 2 days off, I record everything on those 2 days. If I get 4 days off, I record everything on the 4 days. If I get 1 day off, I record everything on 1 day, if possible. Which obviously isn't always, because Tower of God is only up on Mondays. But to be fair, I always have Mondays off, so I can always record Tower of God. But then like Blue Lock, that goes up like Wednesday or Thursday, so I can't always record that on time. And yeah, but that's just a snippet of my life. And recently I've had a huge amount of time off because I had last week off as holiday, got a boatload to use, and I had most of this week off as well. So that's why this has been the way it's been. But yeah, that's just something to bear in mind if I don't stream again for a little bit. But I do want to try and stream more this year, if at all possible. I guess I could stream on Tuesday and then record everything. And that is possible. Stream on Tuesday with the Tuesday upload as well, and then record everything on Wednesday. It is doable. It is doable. So we'll see. But yeah, keep your eyes out. I'm more than likely will. The Abyss.
Huh, why is it so quiet here? Maybe you got lucky and ended up in an empty spot. Or maybe too many of them already got out to the sewer realm.
I heard quite a few managed to escape when the link to the Taraka Central Node weakened. That could also be it.
Aha! I didn't even know that could be a thing.
Shouldn't you know more than this?
Oh, where did you go before you came here, by the way? You poofed like you were in a rush and then came back?
There's nothing important you need to know about.
Fair enough. Then not ask me anything about the time I spent with Ron.
Huh? Wait. That's different.
Nice try. It's the same thing.
Whoa, what the fuck? What happened on... What happened on Conches?
That's the Taraka. Chances are they'll come after me first, so use that too. Then one of us should stick with you. It'll be easier to hunt them down. Someone should pair with you anyway, so we can move about more efficiently. I guess my brother's better for that since he's stronger than me. Now? No, I want you. Huh? That's what she says. Just cover us from a distance, big brother.
I mean, yeah, Lise would not want to be hanging around Marina. Like, if she's got a choice. Oh, my thumb's bleeding. God damn it. I had a bit of dead skin and I rubbed it. It immediately tore off and now I'm bleeding. Fuck's sake. This is a start to the day. I've also got to try and fit the gym in today as well, which I easily can. Especially if I only do a 2-chapter reaction today. But I'm feeling my neck's a bit buggered, so I should probably not. For the sake of my physical state.
Why is there any human form? I'm restraining myself since I can't distinguish friends from foes unless Seraphi. But you seem perfectly okay when you used the Crescent Gate.
This passage is too small for my Sura form.
But you can always downsize yourself. Your smallest size should make it doable. I mean, it's not like you don't know how to adjust. You seriously don't know how?
Can you show me?
How the hell would I know how Garuda adjusts their Sura forms? Go ask one of your own.
Dad, you should have asked on 5 before you left. Rip. Poor guy.
Aren't you nervous? Things could get ugly. I'd be lying if I said I'm not nervous. But I'm sure Yuta is much more scared and lonely. Hanging in there all by himself. Very well. Then let's do this. Let's go save Yuta.
Bro, I see why everybody loves Kalavinka. She's very fun. She is very fun. Planet will have. Oh, it's this guy. I can't remember how I voiced this one at all, this Kanara. Oh, zero idea. I don't know what was talked about, but the gods must have offered something enticing for you to let them go when you almost had them.
It was overwhelming, to be honest. Look at the crack on this thing. I won't be able to defend anything if I lose myself and go berserk, you know.
I'm not sure about that. I thought you had a good chance at winning. While your 9 Serpents of the Inferno is a splendid, powerful transcendental, it wasn't suitable against those 2 gods. Since Vayu can counter it and Agni can't be killed by it. Wouldn't it have made more sense to stick with the Ancient Judgment that poses an actual threat to them? But instead you seem to be intentionally waste your power, unleashing a futile transcendental, and driving yourself into a state of overexertion.
You know, the way you think reminds me of Iravata.
So what did those gods offer you in exchange for ceasing this fight? To prevent you from turning into a Taraka? I'm sure your king would have wanted you to kill any one of them. I hope what you got in return is much more valuable. That'll be the only way you can justify your actions. Actually, Venata isn't female form. You lied to me on stream yesterday. How could you? How could you? I was lied to. I don't care. I'm going to keep voicing them as if they're male. I don't care.
That's something I'll talk to Sagara directly about.
Thank goodness we're able to reason with Vasuki.
Let's not make any other moves and get back to the city as we promised. We won't be able to negotiate if we try to find their base or do anything that they deem suspicious.
Vayu, you still owe me an important explanation. You promised Vasuki you'd kill one Kubera.
But that's not true.
Wait, no. But that's not true. Didn't you say you were going to wait for her to die? Just what do you mean by one of the Kubera will soon die?
It's just as I said. That girl is going to die soon.
By that girl? You mean Liz?
Yeah. God Brahma picked Kubera Hamwadi as the last Kubera for being the most stable one, and decided to discard the rest. Agni, unless you plan to defy the God Realm, you must also follow this decision.
Are you truly okay with such a decision? That engraved name on the Neurobo must mean you also have some connection to Liz somehow.
I do feel morally indebted to Rao Liz.
Ugh. Not a frog in my throat for a second there.
That's why I thought if his daughter had to die, it'd be better that she dies in the human realm, while fending off a Sura that's attacking a city. Then she'd at least go down in history as a hero, just like her father. But she managed to survive when I looked the other way from her danger.
You just left her? Waiting for her to die?
It's better to die than become evil in this world. Just like the old human race.
Oh, fuck off, Vayu, you prick. Disappointing, Vayu. Very disappointing.
Now she'll get together with a few Sura, and head to the Abyss, trying to rescue the very cause that brings about the end of this world. She will have no idea how others will see her actions to save him, or how she'll be used by the gods that are already waiting for her there.
Oh no. Wow, Vayu. You're acting in a way that helps Indra. After everything that motherfucker did to you. What a fucking cuck. What an absolute cuck. Like, seriously, what a beta. I mean, we already had established this, but still. What an absolute pleb. Just despicable, really. Distracted scrolling Twitter. I shouldn't be doing that while I'm recording a video. If I was live, maybe I could get away with it, but I'm not.
It's been a while since we passed the last crossroads. According to my experience, this type of road should lead to an exit. We should soon be in the Sura realm.
Okay.
Stop, you shouldn't go out this way.
That's...
Marit?
Don't even think about wasting your time trying to stop us. You're not enough to make me back down.
Oh, look at you, so confident. There are no other gods around. She approaches all alone. I don't think she's here to fight. Why don't we listen to what she has to say first? I'm here to help you. You'll all die if you go out this way.
Zinja's waiting for you. Season 3, episode 25, Kubera 21.
Hey, Ratri, how's everything going? The Asura are all ready to go as well. Ravana's already headed to the other side.
I see. I told you everyone would chip in if you tell them God Brahma is leading us. Yakshin and Kinara clans have already given up on protecting that fella. Now only Vritra remains by his side.
It does seem odd that Vritra is still standing by his side when all the other Sura have pulled away. Doesn't matter. Not even Vritra can tackle this situation alone. I know this is important and all, but is it safe for us to be in the Sura realm like this? What if we suddenly get attacked? Who the fuck are you?
Jeez, Pushan. Well, there we have an answer. Don't start again. What did I say? I told ya. It'd be better just to bring other 4 Zen gods, even if they're weaker.
But God Pushan has the authority to represent God Kubera, Agni, and Surya. That's true. We can't leave him out of this when we can replace all those 3 that are absent. It's better that we do this with him than a dozen other Forest End guards and then fail. Although he gets scared somewhat easily, he's still one of the strongest, so... Somewhat easily? You mean too easily? I mean, it's not about getting scared easily or not.
God of meetings, Pushan.
I think the whole plan has some underlying issues. There are no issues. Most Taraka are now under control, and then Astika will coordinate with us to get rid of our common enemy. God Brahma has a way to kill him for certain. We just need to follow her orders and get the job done before he gets the throne.
Bruh, but killing him will just give him the throne in a more unhinged state. A more destructive state where he's literally just a force for destruction. Like, I mean, obviously you do not know this. But, come on now. This is Kali's son we're talking about. You really think Kali'd give a fuck about her son's death? And in fact, wouldn't plan around her son's death as, like, the main plan, knowing that you'd want her son dead? Like, come on now, surely some of you would, like, be able to figure out. Ugh, annoying. What, how Kali thinks.
But there's always a what if? Should anything go south and any one of us dies? We'd be wasting decades of our time resurrecting. If vacancies increase at a crucial time like now. Quit borrowing trouble. Crucial time or not, it's all over once that bastard goes down. If any one of us dies, we can always call another one to replace them until we succeed. But what if killing him isn't the end? Then we'll just find another way. What do we have to lose? Things could get worse. But from what I heard, he'll get resurrected like Taraka if he dies. And not only that, but he'll also lose his heart and mind that's been edified thanks to Shuri and become pure evil. You believe in that nonsense? Oh, Pushan. That's just the Taraka's bluffing, so others would leave him be. And cowards like you are helping to spread the rumor. Taraka would have loved you if she was still alive. She'd enjoy the sight of a god getting played by her, and laugh her head off with that gross mouth of hers. No, I think Taraka'd like you more. You know? I mean, yes, that's a very reasonable conclusion to come to. Right? But, you know, we've got mind games going on here, you know? There's just double bluff. She's saying that to make you think that, when what you're thinking is actually incorrect, you know? Come on now. If you have anything more to say, do it in front of God Brahma. She should be here any moment. My bad. Alright, we got all the gods we need then. All we need is for God Brahma to bring one god of death attribute, right? Wait, Marut. I don't see Marut. Yeah, she's off scheming. This way. Is it okay to trust her? Or you can go out through the other exit and die if you want. If you want, I won't stop you. In fact, that would be easier for me. I could simply give up and be done with it. Without feeling so damn troubled, you know?
You seem to have defied the God Realm to be here. It was a pretty audacious move to make for a fourth Sun God.
I just don't want any more unnecessary weight of sin on my shoulders, that's all. Something's off with the God Realm right now. It's as if all the smart ones have lost their senses.
Is it? No, that's not Indra. That's, Ratri. It looks like Ratri, at least. The hood and the, like, short hair. And there's, Varuna and this one.
Or maybe it was like that all along, and I was the only one that didn't realize it. There's no use trying to hide yourself like this. You just got everything figured out already, you know? Is that when you've got nothing to lose, even if this world vanishes? Someone's always had the upper hand over us. A world that's crumbling apart. and all the living things in it struggling to fight for survival. You must have enjoyed looking down on them while kissing that darn Brahma's ass.
Ironic.
I never liked Brahma, but Kubera was overly fond of her. And for that, I always had doubts about Kubera. Indra, on the other hand, seemed to be more on the same page as me. So I liked him and trusted in his doings. But it turns out I was totally wrong. The true kiss ass was someone else. Jeez, can you talk in English so everyone can understand? Right now, the God Realm came together under Brahma, trying to stop the coronation of the Taraka clan. By killing their next king-to-be. You're aware that's what brought us here, to stop that from happening? Yuta has the same resurrection abilities as Taraka, so if he dies, he'll lose all his memories and come back as the creature he was meant to be when he was created, which will make him much more threatening. Isn't that exactly what the God Realm expected? There were many gods opposing the idea of killing Yuta due to this very reason, so why... no one believes in that stuff anymore! Now that primeval god Brahma has stepped in, everyone's just going along with what she says.
I mean, she is the only primeval... Isn't she the only primeval god that's around? Because Shiva's gone, Kali's gone, and Vishnu's gone. So yeah, Brahma's the only primeval god around, so she kind of has a lot of authority, doesn't she? Oh no.
They're all convinced that the whole resurrection thing is fake, that the coronation will bring about the definite apocalypse, and that killing Yuta beforehand is the right choice. Then that just represents God Brahma's individual opinion, and not all of the primeval gods. I heard how God Vishnu took the little Yuta to Shuri for edification rather than killing him.
Thank you, stomach.
Whenever he talked about those days, Yuta would express his gratitude toward those two over and over again. Even when he repeatedly made mistakes for not being able to suppress his appetite. Instead of punishing him, Shuri embraced him and taught him the way of a king, patiently waiting for him to come around. And thanks to her efforts and nurturing, Yuta grew up with a loving heart filled with her teachings.
You know, with a few problematic tendencies, but...
And his current course of action clearly reflects this in an attempt to minimize the damages caused by the Taraka. He volunteered to pull out his eyes and tie himself down. So I don't believe such a thing as a definite apocalypse. And even if there's a remote chance of an apocalypse, I don't believe killing Yuta would solve it. They would have killed him long ago while he was still little if that was the case. Exactly! That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying something's off. I mean, what's wrong with everyone? I get that Brahma is the only primeval god and all, but all it takes is just a little thought for anyone to know this isn't right. Even I can tell there's something suspicious going on. You didn't seem like a smart one, if I'm being honest. You didn't seem like the smartest of the gods, Marut, but now... Fair enough. I mean, we could all be being duped by Kali. You know, it could actually be a triple bluff. But I don't want to think about that possibility. I'm just going to stop. And it's a double bluff. But then maybe, you know, because it wasn't originally Yuta that we heard about that from. That him dying would then resurrect him. But surely Yuta would know the abilities he has, right? Well, maybe he wouldn't. And I guess he could have been lied to about that. But then if that's like something he's figured out from... No. And the few that do have doubts will follow her out of fear.
Do you not fear her? Is that why you're taking a different course of action?
My own past is the only thing I fear. Facing the end of my days carrying the weight of my past sins, without being forgiven, that's the scariest thing.
Yeah, you know what, Maruna? It's okay. You can work on it. You know, you've got every opportunity to try and make amends. It'll be very hard to make amends, but you have the opportunities to make amends, so try.
We're here. There shouldn't be any gods around here, and it's the fastest way leading to Yuta. Vishnu will probably be the only one standing in the way, but he isn't exactly on the side of the gods, so you could talk to him.
Oh. Oh shit, it's, is this Ravana?
What do we have here, Marut? I didn't hear anything about gods coming this way, but you showed up. And even brought Kubera with you. Was there a change of plans?
Yeah, it was Ravana.
Ravana?
How long are we going for? Only 24 minutes. Okay, yeah, we can do another one. We can do another chapter. We'll do one more. One more. One. A single chapter more. Just because only doing 2 feels wrong. What? No more. And then I'm probably going to edit the video, record the video for today, edit it, and then head to the gym. That's my plan.
Whoa, you look at this bracelet. She still gets regenerated. Other than the slow rate, she could be regenerated at a comparable level as my kids. Alright, next I'll shred it to pieces and throw it into a fiery pit to see what happens. Enough, Ravana. What are you doing? What you're doing is totally useless. You're just making more enemies.
Can't remember. Is that how I think that's how I voiced, what's the clan they're from? And therefore the name of the king. Asura. There we are. I should go back to female form.
Why is it useless? She's the one who chopped off my arm. Because of her damn sword, I never even had the chance to go through the bother of using my regeneration transcendental. And this is her well-deserved punishment for that. Come on, what punishment? She cut your arm while fighting back for her life because you nearly beat her to death now. I already got reports from others, so don't try to fudge it off. Well, I mean, how was I going to know she'd get crumbled just in one blow? Injuries made such a fuss about how extraordinary she is for a human, and gave her a few beatings out of pure curiosity. But she got crushed because she's squishy. How's that my fault? Anyway, just stop it. We don't even know how else she's involved with the Taraka. Let's not open that can of worms. Did you hear? Leah's challenged Ravana again. I get that Ravana started the whole thing, but she should give up. Now that she knows she doesn't stand a chance. I barely managed to convince her to stand down. I don't know what pulled her trigger again. Oh, actually, that might have been me. What? I mean, it wasn't much, really. She seemed to be depressed after getting a mouthful from you. So I just talked a little shit about Ravana to her and shared some stories of her past massacres to cheer her up, you know? And she soon ran out afterward. But you know her better. Why would you tell her any of that? Why not? She got her energy back. That's all that matters. She won't even die because of that bracelet anyway. So she could even take the opportunity to get used to various types of pain. That'll be good for us too when it's time for us to use her, don't you think? Indra! What? You feel sorry to Rao or something? Then once and for all, make up your mind and act accordingly. Make sure you're trying to avoid taking risks from either side by keeping a neutral stance. You have no right to judge me.
Season 3, episode 286, Kubera and Kubera 22.
Ravana, you came earlier than planned. Didn't you as well? Why did you come so early? Weren't you supposed to wait until all the needed gods gathered? Before making your move? Plus, I never heard about Kubera Lee's coming along. It's like a little surprise package for me. This can't be your own decision. So there must be something else that the God Realm's planning. Gotcha. That's close. This is close enough.
Huh? Ravana's human form seems to be pretty weak. Merch crushed her with one blow.
Hurry up before he regenerates himself. Now! Man, aren't you forgetting someone? You! How dare you, Marut? Is that your death wish? Huh? Huh? Will you two be okay there? We got company. Like a whole bunch of those eyed ones. Today's your lucky day, Marut. I'm letting you go only because those ones got out of bigger problems. Have you really lost it? Or is this also part of the God Realm's plan? Well, I wish it was. Brother, behind us.
I know. At this rate, we'll be caught and attacked before we know it. So, Kalavinka, take this human and get as far away from here as possible. While you move, you must keep your transcendental value at a detectable level so I can sense it. That's the only way I can leave you out of my attack range.
Are you gonna fight Ravana?
It's an ambush, rather. Ravana will get away from those Taraka with eyes, then try to surify as soon as he gets out. That split second will be my chance. I'll unleash my Crimson Sunshine of Dawn before he can surify. Our odds will be 0 once he surifies, so I ought to go all out in that instant.
But, big brother, if you fail...
Don't worry, I'll make it out alive, and be right behind you.
So annoying. They won't even be good enough to have a snack once I'm in my Sura form.
But he will be. He was a renowned Nastika for his potent regenerative abilities. I was worried it might not do much damage. But he seems to be at least incapacitated. How can you tell? There's nothing left. Of course, I don't expect him to be completely dead. It'll only be a matter of time until he regenerates again. But he can't do as much as is, so I should hurry and... is he already back? But regenerating that fast? This is cheating. You need a better finishing touch. Ravana will regenerate right back as is, and the evaporating him altogether will buy you a little time. Anyway, I know you're busy, but would it be possible to check who's within your attack range? That light of yours is too itchy. It woke me up from a good dream. Vritra. First king of the Vritra clan. Waking a dragon up from its sleep is the worst mistake you'd probably ever make. Maruna will now face the consequences of his actions and die a tragic, meaningless death. No, I don't think he will. I have a feeling Vritra will kind of be like, look, I get it, this is annoying, I'm gonna go back to sleep now, just don't do it again. Or something like that. Vritra probably won't actually get too involved. Well, maybe he'll get a bit involved, but he probably won't get too heavily involved. But yeah, we'll leave that there for today. Stretch. Right. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, sub, notification, much. Also, we're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so if you could do me a favor and help me get to all that goal, that'd be really, really cool. So yeah. Tight. Ta-ta. For now.